Hi, Leo Spirit. We're talking about your love brief, and it opens up with release your ex. And this situation may involve a marriage, but the time has come to clear your energy. And that is really what Spirit is talking about in terms of love. It's like some of us are so congested with the past, we have no place to put anything new. Like we can't bring anybody new into that situation. So some of you are dealing with releasing yourself from a marriage. Some of you are releasing yourself so you can get married to someone else. Okay. But it's a juggling act. A lot of uncertainty right now. A lot of stress. What else? Spirit says listen to your higher self, your intuitive self. Something is activating for you. Yeah, a lot of disharmony, conflicts, 5 of Wands energy. Maybe you two aren't speaking a lot. Arguments, the slightest things produce an argument. Okay. Yeah, somebody wishing for the 9 of Cups, a happier time. Knowing that that involves having the courage to walk away from what no longer serves you. Okay. A lot of doubts and uncertainty. But at the center of it all is your need for change. You want to change. And Spirit says the only way that things are going to change is if you have the courage and the strength to walk away. 8 of Wands. Maybe there's a time for you to travel, or you can take some short trips. You've been thinking about this for a while. Right. Moving on. Okay, you know when you fight over nothing, right? You know it's time to go. The disharmony. And somehow you two know how to trigger each other. What else, Spirit? Yeah, it's gotten rather cold. Like I said, there is silence. And when you do talk, it's an argument. And so some of you have reservations about being alone, being lonely. But any steps that you take in that direction to see, your higher self is trying to activate now, but it can't come in unless you invite it in, right? We have free will, so no change will occur unless you take the steps, and those steps lead towards loving you. There is a lot of doubt, disharmony, but I think your need for stability, like that old saying, we can do bad all by ourselves. We don't need someone else to be around us to bring us down even more. And that's kind of what I'm feeling now. Okay. The cards are the cards. I'm just telling the story. Your energy. Definitely you want to change. Trying to balance yourself, balance out the uncertainty, get rid of the stress, the chaos. You are moving. I do see you on the move. I do see you listening to your higher self rather than, and you're being led. You're being led. And there is a shift. It's like you have an epiphany. Some of you feel like, why didn't I do this sooner? Why didn't I take this step of courage? But things have a way of happening right when they're supposed to. You've been searching your soul, very introspective under all this Virgo energy, very much in tune with your heart, what you want and what you don't want anymore. Yeah. You very much have been the hermit, And there could have been a period of void where you did absolutely nothing, but all of that is changing. All of that is changing. Like, you can't just settle. You can't do it anymore. Okay, what else, Spirit? Death card. Boom. Everybody's getting this because the eclipses definitely bring a shift of energy, change, transformation. You know, the whole world is changing. And your internal world is also changing. Right? Where you come out of all of this argumentative, disharmony, lack of communication, lack of partnership, right? That's what you want more than anything. You want somebody you can work with, collaborate with, somebody who's part of your team. Spirit says, some of you have been looking and now it's just time to almost wait. This is the Four of Swords, but it is about waiting. And while you're waiting, like regenerating, recharging, preparing, reviewing what you liked and what you don't like, what you're drawing in. A lot of self-reflection with this Hermit and the Four of Swords. You really want things to change. Yes, look at this. There could have been some type of obsessive energy. The devil shows up, even toxicity, addiction, heavy shadow energy. It's really time to clear this energy as much as possible. And whatever you can't do, Spirit shows up to do it for you. Yeah, you have the Death card, you have the Devil, Capricorn energy, Scorpio energy, Leo, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces is here. But at the center is Leo, Aries, Sag. You having the courage, Eight of Wands, to take the steps, to move on, to leave what no longer serves you, to achieve your independence. Hey, Nine of Pentacles is about being independent, not needing anybody else but you and God. Yeah. And some of you have great memories, like you remember a lot in the past, but everything from the past can't go into the future with you. Like those old memories, when Spirit says clear your energy, he's talking about your thoughts. You no longer need to carry those thoughts. You don't need to defend yourself or protect yourself. You need to just walk away and then stand your ground, you know? Okay. Tell me anything else regarding love coming in. Ooh. Yeah, this is that devil energy. He brings that up to talk about this toxicity, addiction, because you do have something else coming in. You're the sun. You attract goodness, and light is always on you. And there is something here. I don't know what it is. Them, you. It could even be some type of codependency, some type of addiction that affected this past marriage. Because in the future, this is you. And it's exactly how the sun works, allowing your heart to sing with joy. And that's you. You know, I always feel like you're not one to stay in a relationship that doesn't work any longer just to stay there. Like, you would have enormous difficulty settling. And it is all about your feelings and energy under this heightened solar new moon, solar eclipse. It's, yeah, you got to do what your heart is telling you to do. Also, you're led by your heart, the heart chakra. That's right. The heart chakra looks for reciprocity. I want somebody, and I hear you saying this too, because you know you have to be ready to give what you want in return, right? Your sacral chakra. This is about going after the desires of your heart, especially under this waxing crescent moon after a new moon. It's taking the steps now, actually doing it, packing those bags and taking the steps, putting forward the action, having the courage and the confidence to go after what you really want. Is there anything else, Spirit, that Leo needs to know? Accepting yourself and others as they are liberates patterns of resistance and opens you to the flow. So I do feel like there is somebody you have to accept them for what they are, as they are. Accept the fact, maybe they need help with some type of addiction, or maybe this is deepening your addictions. Something is needing a change, needing to end, change, and allow something new in. And accepting people as they are liberates you from this. I mean, it is what it is. That's what I'm hearing. Okay. What else? Who is this with the romantic feelings, bringing Leo's passion back? Who is this? He's still talking about the past. This marriage that you're trying to clear, you have addictive energy twice. And he's saying there could have been some denial, some illusions, deception about this. Maybe you're deceiving yourself, but you can't do that anymore. You need to establish love boundaries and detach from this. Release your ex. Okay. I want to talk about these romantic feelings. Can you help me there? No, he wants to talk about this. One party was benefiting more than the other. It wasn't equal, and that's why reciprocity is so important, even give and take. Everything in the world is balanced, right? Right. And we have to be balanced within our relationship, or eventually it will fall apart. Okay. Leo, for some of you, in terms of what you love, work, is there something work related? Oh, guidance. Divine forces are showing you the way to go. You are discovering another piece of your destination and your purpose in life. So some of you are being guided through this. I do see that. We're always guided. It's whether or not we accept the guidance, right? Absolutely. But in this case, you want out. You do. This is you. You want out. And as long as you listen to your intuitive messages, you will be led out. Give me an intuitive message for Leo. Also, you may be asking for help, or somebody may put their hand out to you asking for help. Spirit says, yeah, with this love situation, emotional clarity is very important. And emotional clarity sharpens your intuition. Exactly. So he wants you to be emotionally clear about this past, because somehow maybe you feel obligated or guilt or something. I don't know what this is, but you need to clear yourself emotionally from this. Allow yourself to be led out of this. There's something new. What else, Spirit? Emotional clarity, and what else? A light of awareness. That's that sun coming in. That's also going to make you aware of what you should do in this situation and what you should do in general in life. You're very intuitive at this time. And that is a superpower because your guardian angels are showing up on your behalf. Like maybe there's nothing more you can do there, but I'm feeling like for some reason, you stayed longer than you should have. Okay. Yeah, it's time for you to embrace what destiny has for you. What does destiny have for Leo, Spirit? Love. That's what fell. My love card. I'll get it in a minute. Clarity. This is a time of clarity. Emotional clarity here on your next step. Right now brings you some emotional clarity. You are getting clear on what you have to release. And I do see you get right back up on that horse. Love. This is what I said. You get clarity on love. What destiny has in store for you is love. Okay? And it's time to think about your situation clearly. Right. Also, there's a power of love. It's like a magnet. And it's going to be drawing you towards it. Wow. Some magnetic love. There is some type of something stirs your feelings. Just right here. Look at this. You could find yourself in somebody's arms. Twice you see all of this passionate, romantic energy. It is going to be love because love conquers all. For some reason, I feel like you got the short end of the stick here. Like you had no idea how deep some type of addiction was, or I don't know. But I know that's not for you. You learned a lesson there and it's time to move on. There's love coming in. But it's coming in clarity. Your intuition is telling you, yeah, that's the right one. And then there's this magnetic attraction, like pulling you right into it. I love it. Okay. I think somebody's cutting my lawn. I'm sorry. What else does Leo need to know, Spirit? Love, grief. Somebody should walk a mile in your shoes. Yeah, then, they'd know how it feels, or... Yeah, this is all about this ex. He is definitely telling you, showing you all the reasons why you need to release them. And then once you release them, an ex-lover is an ex-lover for a reason. Clear your energy. They are full of it. There's nothing you can do. This is a person that will sell you ice cubes in the winter or something. They're just full of it. Yeah, you need somebody who's loyal. Somebody who you can trust. Somebody who's aligned with you. So I do see that Spirit is moving you towards a different kind of love. Yeah, a breakthrough in love, a powerful change. I think you've had enough of whatever this was in the past. It was very toxic. And you've given a lot of yourself to it. And it's time to take back that energy, redirect it into you, and then redirect yourself into something else. You deserve something new, something better, something true. Okay. What else, Spirit? Final messages? Let me give you some final messages, Leo. Yes, that wedding. This involves marriage. Experiencing a breakup. That's what he is focused on. An ex brings a breakthrough. Letting go, releasing, brings a breakthrough. It's like all of a sudden you have all this clarity. You're able to see things logically. Things that were clouded before make sense now. Okay? Yeah. What else? Anything else, Spirit? Final messages. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Leave me a comment, please. I would love to hear from you. Fate. Something's ending, so something new can begin. This is karma. And yeah, that was a karmic cycle. You had to experience that for the lessons. And it's over. It's done. The cycle's ended. Your karmic cycle with this person, your current wife, your current husband, Spirit says, from the beginning, he said, like, release this ex. And then he gave you a picture of an ex, because maybe some of you have released them, but they're still very much in your life. Yeah. No, he wants them to be totally out, so that something new can come in. There is a breakthrough here. Something new is beginning under this new moon in Virgo solar eclipse. And it extends for months. You have to give it some time, but the first thing is to clear your energy and to allow some clarity, some sun to shine in. If something deep within you tells you that something's not quite right, trust it. If you are unhappy in your life currently, change it. It is entirely up to you. Stop making excuses. You are in control of your own life. Okay. Let's end with an angel number, please. 4. Be your spirit. Thank you. 1122. You'll start to see that on a clock, reminding you it's time for change, personal growth, spiritual development, manifesting some goals, and allowing your angel guides, spirit guides to connect, to bring things to completion and a new beginning. Cycles are changing. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts, Leo. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. 1122 reminds you of that. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. The world around you is changing, and it's your oyster. Take those steps, courage, confidence, and do what you're being led to do. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, but leave me a comment. Tell me what you're going through at this time, and I will get back to you. Until the next moon phase, namaste.